Hi everyone. This screencast shows what's new in Tidepool 022, which adds the director and a bunch of other improvements. Okay, here you can see that I'm looking at a turtle. I'm going to open up the roster. First thing you see is that there are now tabs in the roster. If I click agents, it shows all of the agents that are active in my story, which right now is none. To make an agent active, you right click on it and click hire. You'll notice the new action bar has some more things in it. So if I click hire, it shows up in my roster. So now I can code this agent. If I do it again, you can also see that there's a direct button, which is a quick way of opening up the director for that particular agent. You can also open the director by clicking this director chair button up here. And we'll talk about the director in a second. Let's hire another agent so you can see two of them. I'm going to hire this mouse. And you can see that I now have Seymour and Alan. The hiring and firing of agents is an easy way to show which agents I'm interested in coding for a particular story. All right, so let's get these agents doing something. I'm going to tell Seymour 3 to loop forward 1. If I put the word loop in front of a command, it makes a rule that makes it do it over and over again. So I'm going to hit enter, and off goes Seymour. Now, if I want to stop Seymour, I select Seymour here and click stop. You can see that Seymour just stopped. If I want Seymour to go again, I click play. And it's a current bug where it restarts where it started from, but that'll be fixed soon. If I want to select all the agents at the same time, I click this button here, and then I can do play and stop. Now, one thing that's worth noting is that it also stops animations. So when you stop an agent, you stop everything having to go with the agent. Okay, now in the next version, I'm going to enable these buttons, which allow you to single step through your agents. Let's look at the director now. The director is a good place to get an overview of all the rules and the coding that's going on in the system, as well as agent-specific messages that have happened. So right now I'm looking at all the Seymour 3 stuff. I can see the properties of Seymour 3, which change, and the rules that are defined, as well as messages and so forth that have happened. I can also hire agents directly from here rather than having to go look for it. If I click the plus sign, it gives me a list of all the items that are nearby. And so, I don't know, if I wanted to code a tulip, I hit OK, and it adds it down here. So then I can start coding directly. So let's go to Seymour. I'm going to add a rule by clicking plus, and the rule box pops up. I can give, it looks like two of them did. All right, that's a bug. Shouldn't be able to add two at a time. Okay, so it automatically generated rule 2 as the name. I'm going to call this jump. And as you can see, there's two sections for a rule. There's the conditions that need to be true for the rule to happen, as well as the messages that get fired once the rule has happened. So I'm going to, actually, before I do this, I got a better idea. I'm going to get rid of this and do it the old-fashioned way here. So I'm going to say Seymour 3 when and then I put in quotes now, when jump forward 10. So that's another way of defining a rule. So if I open up Seymour, which I can simply do by double clicking, you can see that now there is a jump rule. And if I open up that jump rule, you can see it says forward 10 if the word jump is done. So let's go find Seymour. He's running around here. All right, he's coming back. I'm going to stop him. Get a little server lag. I have a slow upload on my internet connection, which is unfortunate. All right, so Seymour, stop. And now I'm going to say Seymour 3, jump. And you can see that he just went forward 10, and that's a manually fired rule. Okay, now the other way to add rules is to do it from here. Here, I'll get rid of that one, that extra added one. So I'm just going to leave rule 3 as the name here, and I'm going to put in, I don't know, I can pick any number of things to operate upon. Let's do Seymour 3, and I have a whole bunch of different commands here that I can add. I'll do forward again. It's the most obvious thing to see in a video. And I'll do 3. Now, if I wanted to add conditions, you put them in here, and I'm going to put, so normally you would pick like if X is equal to 25,000. I got to hit enter. I got to remember to do that. And then I can choose and add another one. Z is less than 25,000. So what this says here is if these conditions are true, then do this. And it checks it every single time that the agent steps. So every time it, so basically I'll start up the agent again. And it has that bug where it starts from where it was originally. All right, so he's checking these rules every single time. Now, I didn't do good rules, so you could see exactly what's going to happen. But that's going to be the subject of the next version, where I really go into the commands and conditions. Now, a lot happened under the hood to make this happen. It is non-trivial to have this kind of multi-thread, and let's see if he bumps into me or goes through me. I guess he went through me. It's non-trivial to have this kind of multi-threading and starting and stopping of threads and all the rest of that. So this was a big release and a big help. Now we also changed a bunch of other things too that don't immediately come to mind. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next version.